Highnesses, Finn and Eduardo. Their Highnesses invite their heirs into their court.
Now, the terribly timely and terribly triumphant tenets of the summit, and the eternally inspirational other tenets of the summit, Amalric and Z. Welcome.
Their Highnesses invite the Baronage of Adiantum into their court.
Consider yourselves fortunate to be in their presence. The wealthy, the powerful, the physical embodiment of the great warrior spirit of Sir and R, the Baron and Baroness of these lands, Brynjar and Isis.
They're okay.
She gurs more than I do.
Yeah,
That's what we've heard.
I don't think either one of them had a curse.
Yes.
Their Highnesses invite the Baronage of Terra Plumeria into their court. Don't throw apples this time, people.
far to the north. In fact, northern reaches of the principality. Hey, there is wise and beautiful Baroness Anna to enter into your court. Oh, and Sylvie, adorable.
Please welcome.
Their Highnesses invite the Baronage of Glendoothin into their court.
No words are necessary. No latitude adequate. Suffice to say, who comes before you now is Baron Pierce, the Baroness Melisania, the Light of Glendoothin.
We are for you, so.
Where's my sunglasses when I need them?
So far.
Who's the puppy?
That dog is in.
Oh.
Their Highnesses invite the Baronage of Three Mountains into their court.
The glory of the lands of the north. Come the Baron of Three Mountains. We rise to greet the glory of summits.
Cousins, noble highnesses, thank you.
Excellency, please join us.
Your Highnesses, have you any words for these your people? Their Highnesses wish their people to be comfortable.
Did everybody have a good time today?
Yeah.
I'm so thankful that the rain happened in the morning, got out of the way.
Right?
We had a glorious rest of the day. I got to see so many fun activities, from archery, thrown weapons, rapier, heavy, kids activities to arts and sciences. So much awesomeness.
And I had a great nap. So thank you all for coming. We appreciate you being here. I'm sure that the Baron and Baroness appreciate you being here as well. We will have a little bit longer court than this morning, but we'll try to keep things brief so we can all get to partying or more napping.
Ready for the party. Their Highnesses send for Carrick O'Ryan.
Come on, fire.
It's back.
Here he comes.
He's got a safe box.
Big time.
Oh.
North of the wall.
You are a pillar of the summit. Your service and dedication to this principality has been noticed. I've seen you marshal on the field. I've seen you carry things and help and support everywhere possible. And it is our great and wonderful honor to be able to give you this award.
Sometimes you have to give a person 2 awards just because of the amount of service that Carrick does. And he's always on the field. He always helps out at his Shire events. He's always at Principality events, serving, fetching, toting, doing anything that's needed. And we would like you to hear the words of our herald.
The foundation of our principality rests within the 3 virtues which make up the symbol of our great lands. Without the everlasting mountains, there would be none to stand tall, even in the dead of night, when there is still work to be done. Thus, Carrick Orion, do we, Finn and Eduardo, griffin coronets of the summits, grant unto you the grail of the summits! Service to our land. Bear our sign with pride, done by our hand and seal this 25th day of May, Anno Societatis 59.
This is designed by an unknown person, so us. Calligraphy done by Gennaro Windswift and illuminated by Rooney.
Yay, Rooney! Yay, Rooney!
For the newest service grail! Hip hop!
Huzzah!
Hip hop!
Huzzah!
Hip hop!
Huzzah! And he fights too.
Yay!
Their Alpine Highnesses hereby request Bjorn Hammerhand of Ulster to enter this court.
Oh, what did he do?
He was walking.
That is responsible.
Bjorn.
Let me see if I can find him.
You're walking towards the river.
You walking towards the river?
Yes.
He's probably at
I
Wigton
know
Hall.
he's in the river. He might be back in his camp.
Okay.
Yeah, Raven.
Okay, we'll wait.
Come back to him.
There's always one.
There's always one.
So it's been important for us to have our DEIB statement read out in court. So we're going to do that now.
As Prince and Prince of the Summits, we believe
Black lives matter.
First Nations lives matter.
Trans lives matter.
Women's rights are human rights.
And no human is illegal.
Love is love. And kindness is everything. Diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging are the bedrock of our principality.
The actions we take as a community and the words we speak to ourselves and others matter.
They help to create a safe environment where everyone can be their full, true, and authentic selves.
When people feel respected, included, they can become more creative, innovative, and successful.
We are all more resilient, passionate, and understanding when everyone is seen, heard, and valued. We commit to you to make resources available, to listen to all, to work toward change to support our populace, and to use our privilege to create space for other voices. Bullying and harassment will not be tolerated.
Huzzah!
Call forth Murcod Monacreed.
Thank you so much for all you do for the principality, but especially for those that are vulnerable, the smallest creatures, the animals, the dogs, the cats, all of the animals that are in our principality. They're important, they deserve respect, and you have shown them much compassion and care, and so we'd like you to hear the words of our herald.
From days of old, our forebears have trod the earth in company with noble beasts. Heroes bestrode mighty iron-shod war horses. The gentry at their manors followed the coursing of a hound pack. Ladies in their solars combed their purring cats, and nobles lifted their gaze aloft to the heavens where their hawks soared overhead. The bonds of trust and loyalty that grow between men and companion animals are those we cherish. And many have been the times that a wise and loyal animal friend has stood between their person and death's sharp side. This day, the Griffin Coronet would recognize a worthy individual whose love for and care of animals has surpassed the ordinary. Murcod Monacree, well pleased with the love of animals that you have demonstrated and shared with the people of the summits, we, Prince Finn and Prince Eduardo, wish to recognize you by admitting you to the glorious Order of the Tiger of St. Francis and add your number to the Bengal Guard. Done by our hand and seal, this 25th day of May, Anno Societatis 59.
And for this beautiful scroll, we created it. Painted it.
We're the newest member of the Bengal Guard! A joyous noise! Their Alpine Highnesses hereby request Bjorn Hammerhand of Ulster to enter this court.
There he is.
Party.
This fine individual has been very active in the SCA, supporting their local fight group, creating joy wherever you are, and creating tournaments in the dark, and kicking butt on the field.
You did a great job also, not just at the principality level, but at the kingdom level, and you showed your prowess last weekend at May Crown at the Squires Tournament. We're so proud of our people from the summits going to kingdom events and representing the summits in a way that is wonderful and beautiful. We would encourage all of you to emulate Bjorn, be like Bjorn, and support the summits by going to kingdom events. So listen to the words of our herald.
Bjorn, your work has not escaped notice, and let it now be proclaimed that by your hands you have contributed greatly to kingdom and principality. Therefore we, Finn and Eduardo, Alpine Highnesses of the Summits, are minded to grant you an award of arms! Uktar and Gahara, Stable Lions of Antir, we charge you to consult with our herald to register suitable and unique arms. Done by our hand and seal this 25th day of May, Anno Societatis 59.
This is calligraphy done by Gennaro Windswift and illuminated by Lady Ariana Gall.
Highness, Lord. Lady Arena Zual.
Elena Gual, thank you.
For the newest armature of Antir, hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! The children of the summits are invited before their highnesses.
Yes, children.
Are they all back there still?
Beating each other with.
Well, apparently the children are off playing, so you two get the first choice.
But it's going to be that.
So the children of the summit, the children of the kingdom are our future, and we always like to recognize them, and they like this time too because they get to choose from the toy box at the back of court. So rush in. I bet you can.
Mark?
I'm curious. Would you like more children? Because there are a bunch of them back there.
Well, we already asked them.
Hey, Tarek, when you go, head that way.
You ready? You might get one. Try to guess.
Ready?
For the children who are the future of the summits, a joyous noise! Etienne Le Marchand, please present yourself before their highnesses.
You go, Blue. I do not believe it's in court, Your Highnesses.
Yeah. Where are they from?
I have no.
Our Baron, Baron, you know, is it Three Mountains? Why did we get it?
That's right.
Your Excellency, will you take this from our ship?
Thank you for coming down to the summits to receive something fabulous.
We have found the deeds of service done by our subject, Etienne le Marchand, to be of merit. Accordingly, we present unto them this sanguine thorn, and further award you sight to bear, sable, a phoenix displayed, head to sinister ore, in cheek to crescents argent. Done by our hand and seal this 16th day of September, Anno Societatis 58, being 2023 Gregorian. Morgan, King of On Tears, Livia, Queen of On Tears.
Oh wow. That's a while.
Huzzah!
Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
So we always like in our court to recognize when we're in the summits those people that have traveled a long way, that have come from outside the summits to experience the joy and wonder that is at the summit. So if you're from outside the summits, if you could just stand up and wave. Look how many people.
Thanks for coming.
We appreciate you traveling and enjoying the hospitality of our principality. Thank you for coming. Come again.
For those who have traveled to come home to us, a joyous noise!
So, I'm not sure how many of you were there when we awarded. We have 2 new awards that we have created during our reign, and it's always difficult to choose the premier person. And we had a tough time deciding on who would be the premier and of this award, which is the which I cannot believe that's never been passed before. It's called the Peacock Feather. And so this person will be the second person awarded this award, and we'd like to call them into court now. Yeah.
A lot of hubbub going on up here.
Seventh right.
Their Highnesses invite Terran, Dessier, to their presence.
Taryn.
Yeah.
Taryn. Hold her hand, hold her hand.
So the peacock feather is from both of us. It's from both of us. And it is for clothing people, wearing period garb, being an inspiration to people, and Taryn does all that and more with their clothing. And so we'd like to give you the second peacock feather from our camp. So listen to our hero.
Throughout the known world, the land of the summits are renewed for their beauty. Without the exquisite skill of our clothers, that beauty would be much diminished. To regain the reign of Prince Finn and Prince Eduardo, it has seen fit to create an order. In such worthy individuals, thus do we, Prince Finn and Prince Eduardo, see it fit to honor our subject, Terran Dessier, with the admission into the Order of the Peacock's Feather! Run by our seal in hand, this 25th of May, Anno Societatis 59. 3 cheers! Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah! Huzzah!
The scroll was designed by Master Laren and it was calligraphed and illuminated by Adrian von Brandenburg.
Oh,
Yay! Well done, Harold! Yeah!
and a new award. So put your award recommendations in for our games.
All right, we're not taking recommendations.
We're still taking recommendations and we'll pass them on.
A strong recommendation.
Send forth word! The Griffin Prince commands Owen O'Cleary to present themselves to the court!
Uh-oh, what'd you do?
Oh, and every time. This guy, he hit me at practice.
Just once?
Oh.
Again, you are a pillar of the summits. The effort that you have provided to us as a herald this morning, being out on the field, being an amazing individual, helping with rains, all that kind of stuff. Please hear the words of our herald.
Know all the arms of our male principality. Oh, fair principality. Our rail is set among signs of three pillars to support the glory of our lands. The griffin shows our fierce material skill, martial skill. The laurel wealth is the symbol of our artisans. The mountain stands of enduring service. Owen O'Cleary, your service to the principality.
Yeah.
Virtue of the hills. Therefore, at this time, we grant unto you the token of the Grail of the Summits.
Huzzah!
Bear our sign with pride, done by our hand and seal on this May 25th day of May. Oh God, I'm gonna mess this up again. Thomas 59.
Yeah.
Joyous night!
Huzzah!
Thank you, Harold.
First time.
Crushing it.
This is illuminated by Elizabeth de Gris.
Thank you so much for
Your Highnesses, Yorkie Shieldbane, Summit Hunter, has matters of the principality in your court.
there.
Yeah, he's good too. We're all playing Highnesses. My tenure as Summit Hunter, champion of the Throne Weapons has drawn to an end. And regretfully, I must return unto your Highnesses the regalia of this camp. We thank you for your diligent service
We thank you for your faithful and diligent service
as our
as our Summit's Hunter,
and will not forget this service
and will not forget this service to ourselves and to our principality.
We ask but one final service before we release you,
We ask for one final service before we release you.
to provide us with a successor
To provide us with a successor
worthy of
this championship.
this. I
Just to build my final duty.
here this day is one proving
Here to say that it's going to be proven itself.
as Summit's Hunter being victorious over
You know, so kind of corporation
who aspire to be your champion this day.
it was inspired to your champion this day.
And present them.
I suggest that
This pleases us, invite them into our
This pleases us. Invite them into our court.
Their Highnesses call before them the victor of today's championship, Owen, bearing their weapon with them.
He's back.
Your Alpine Highlands represent Owen. He is this day was victorious.
championship of September. And who I offer as my successor.
We again thank you for your service as our champion. And accept the regalia from your hand.
She isn't also.
Know that Yorkie Shieldbane has served us well as our champion of thrown weapons.
And we place great faith in their counsel.
For the choice of their successor.
Will you continue the faithful and diligent service
That he has given to us.
Victorious this day, I will serve as Summit's hunter, champion of thrown weapons in this principality.
Bring forth the grail. Oh, or I'll get it from the bottom.
Here do I swear by mouth and hands, my fealty and true service. Faith and true service will I bear to you. Faith and true service will I bear to you. In all that may concern this realm. Keeping all those who would harm you, keeping all those who would harm you in spirit and life. So long as you live the sun. The waters of the Grail run clear, and the silver griffin flies free. So say I, Owen of Fear.
This oath do we hear, and for our part, we pledge to you and your household our protection. We will watch over you and shelter you. We will place ourselves between you and all our foes. For so long as we rule the summits. And the high mountains hold the Grail up to the sky.
So say we, Finn, Prince Summit.
So say we, Eduardo, Prince Summits.
Take the regalia of the Summit's hunter from our hands.
And take your place at our side.
For the new Summit's Hunter! 3 cheers! Be it known to all our people that Yorkie Shieldsbane, having faithfully served the Summit's throne as the Summit's Hunter, the thrown weapons champion of the Summits, and having enriched the principality and thereby on tier by his talents with thrown weapons, do we, Finn and Eduardo, add their name to the rolls of the Order of the Silver Axe. Yorkie Shieldsbane, your aim is true, and we encourage you to continue your pursuits in the field of thrown weapons. Thus do we set our hand and seal this 25th day of May, Anno Societatis 59, being 2024 Gregorian. A joyous noise!
No throwing anything at them. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your service.
It's a frisbee. Yay, Yorkie!
Send word for Ragnar Haakonson. His presence in this court is commanded by their Alpine Highnesses.
Behind you.
Hello. We did.
Sorry,
Oh,
Thank you so much for all that you do for the Principality. It really shines through when a number of recommendations. Speaking of recommendations, thank you for sending the recommendations.
Yeah.
Through for what you have done to the Principality.
the service that you've given the principality as an officer and as a bench steward has been recognized, and we'd like you to hear the words of our herald.
The mountains of the Summits have long been a symbol of enduring service throughout our lands. Therefore, proclaim to all that we, Finn and Eduardo, Griffin coronets of the summits, being inspired by the example set for us and our subjects by Rodnavar Haakonson, through their contributions to the glory of our principality, do invoke our right to recognize their service by awarding them the Grail of the Summits. There are signs of pride, won by our hands and seal this 25th day of May, Anno Societatis 59, being 2024 Gregorian.
This is illuminated by Master Alarian.
For the newest Grail of the Summits, a joyous noise!
Listen to it.
Their Highnesses request the presence of Milisandia Wilhelmi Philly Berti. The stage directions told me to mumble. I and my hubris did not. Baroness Milisandia, their Highnesses have chosen you to succeed to the office of Minister of Arts and Sciences. Are you prepared to undertake the tasks and responsibility of the Office of State, to serve the Principality and the people of the Summit, and to swear fealty to their Highnesses?
Yes, I am!
Summits!
Who's got
Here do I swear by mouth and hand.
My fealty and true service.
My fealty and true service.
Faith and true service will I bear to you.
Faith and true service will I bear to you.
In the faithful charges of my office.
In the faithful charges of my office.
And in all that may concern this realm.
And in all that may concern this realm.
So long as you rule the summit.
So long as you rule the summits.
The waters of the Grail run clear.
The waters of the Grail run clear.
And the silver griffin flies.
And the silver griffin flies free.
So say I.
So say I. Milisandia
This oath do we hear and for our help.
This oath do we hear, and for our part,
We pledge to you and your deputies abroad.
we pledge to you and your deputies our protection.
We will watch over you and shelter you.
We will watch over you and shelter you.
We will place ourselves between you and all your foes.
We will place ourselves between you and all your foes,
For so long as we rule the summits.
for so long as we rule the summit,
And the mountains hold the Grail.
and the high mountains hold the Grail up to the sky.
So say we.
So say we, Finn, Prince.
So say we, Eduardo, Prince Summit.
Henceforth be known as a minister of arts and sciences.
Henceforth be known as Minister of Arts and Sciences.
3 cheers for our new Minister of Arts and Sciences! Hip hip! Their Excellencies of Adiantum wish to do a piece of business in your court.
Yeah. We get to sit here a second.
Thank you.
So, as many of you know, we are at that point where we are going to start our sergeantry candidacy again. So, for all of those people who would like to enter into the sergeantry candidacy, please come forward with your sergeant sponsor if they're present.
There goes Peter.
So we have seen that what our sergeantry is it's the base foundation for our barony. In doing so, we have asked our current sergeants and emeritus, those are the people who are sergeants who have become peers, to start that first friendship by sponsoring our candidates, by giving them that first connection, that first working together. Everyone understands what I'm saying here, right? Sorry, words. We already have one letter of intent. You have. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow.
The letter does not need to be amazing.
But they are.
It is simply letting us know your dedication, who you are, and the path you choose to take. At this point, can you please tell me what path you wish to take? So, A&S cohort, they will choosing the path of arts and sciences. Wow. A triple, you're going to be busy, but I know you got it because she also does all of our electronic web stuff.
Yeah.
Go on.
Sergeantry, gallantry, and cohort for A&S.
So we have a lot of overachievers. Great. Thanks so much. Are you all choosing for the 1-year trial? Thank you. Yes, service, sorry. Service. Excellent. Thank you. We will get you a list, your checklist.
Go for it. Enjoy and learn, and we'll see you next year.
Welcome. We accept you all.
I know this.
The hunters invite anyone for whom it is their first event to please come forward.
If this is your first event, please come forward.
I've never been here.
Feel free to stand.
Show up, go. Look at all these new.
So, thank you all for coming to your first event. Egils is a big event as the first one. We like to recognize our newcomers because they're the future of our society, the future people that will serve, the future people that we'll have fun with and party with, that we'll make beautiful things with. We hope you all will come back. And we like to give a cup and a cap, or more caps and a cup. So, oh, they're getting more. Okay.
There's a whole bag.
Okay. We'll get some cups and caps, and maybe at the back we'll get one of the
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Take them back to the back, and you can choose a cup and a cap. Thank you all for coming. We hope you're going to come back. Did you have a good time?
Absolutely.
Not over yet.
I'm going to hand this off to Constantine, and then if you all want to meet in the back and figure out which one fits best your hand and which cup you like, and hopefully a hat that will fit. They have other folks that are going to bring more things, and we'll just have them meet in the back. So thank you all so much. Your first event is always memorable, hopefully, and if you turn around real quick. Welcome to your new family. Say hello. Thank you. And follow him.
Welcoming our new friend.
An exuberant noise for our new friends!
Baron O'Cleary, please come before the Griffin's throne.
You're O'Cleary!
We're retrieving her.
Okay, we'll go on to the next piece of business.
Princess Eduardo, coronet by inspiration, request Levy Ben Daniel to come forward.
He just headed back to camp.
Who's going to get here first? Oh, there's the
It's a race. Which one is first?
Oh.
The Levy. Hold on.
This is not Levy. That's Levy. Wave, Levy. No, we need you in a minute.
So stay here. Perfect time to have it. You have been an amazing joy to be around. Seeing you at Burl, right, all the way down, teaching classes, supporting the children, and just being an amazing human. I've gotten to see you take classes and support other people who are also teaching classes. That kind of service is something that is like a shining beacon in the summits, and you are that person. Please hear the words of our herald.
Well, all the arms of our fair principality. The grail is set among shrines of 3 pillars that support the glory of our land. The griffin shows our fierce martial skill. The laurel wreath is the symbol of our artisans. The mountain stands for enduring service. Miriam Cleary, your service to our principality shows the virtue of the hill. Therefore, at this time, we grant unto you the token of the brow of the summit.
This was,
Then, Chris,
this was illuminated by Master Alarin Steckenstaff.
joyous noise.
Levy!
Yeah.
Prince Eduardo requests the presence of Levy Ben Daniel.
So I don't know how many of you know Levy. Levy lives outside of our principality, but has done so much work for us on this reign and so much personal work for me on the reign. We're happy that he's come down from some barony up north because we really claim him here. He's done so much to support us and to support me. So I'd like to recognize him today with an award that goes back when Antir was a principality. We gave out an award from the princess. There was no princess from an inspiration perspective at that point. And that was the Forget Me Not. When Antir became a kingdom, we also continued that. Morag and Monfred brought it into the kingdom and became that. When we became a principality, we decided that the consort or the inspiration would give out their own award, and that is the Silver Barberry. So today I'd like to give you my Silver Barberry.
Hey,
Barberry for Levy Ben Daniel. A joyous noise.
A few announcements. There is a white Ram 1500 pickup that is parked in the fire lane. If that is your white Ram 1500, please remove it from the fire lane. There is a plant and seed exchange. There are still many, many things available. There is a Huffla tonight at 8. 8 o'clock for the Huffla. And the Norse trade blanket, also at 8 p.m.
Near the Huffle? Where is it? Exchange the class.
The Huffla will be here. The trade blanket will be in classroom 3. The Alpine Highnesses, called Dominic Della Cucina, to come before them.
Okay.
It's good Italian name. I like that. Thank you so much for everything that you do for the Principality. Thank you for participating to your fullest and supporting all of us and the heirs as well. And so we would like, you want to say something else?
As well as being a really good fighter and making a good showing out on the field today, and your general support to everything that we've done. And
So we'd like you to hear the words of our herald.
Let it be proclaimed throughout the land that you, Dominic, have pleased us greatly through your devotion to kingdom and principality. Therefore we, Finn and Eduardo, princes of the summit, are minded to bestow upon you an award of arms! King and Queen volunteer. We charge you with the responsibilities of this rank and elevate you to its privileges. Thus do we command you to register suitable and unique arms, done by our hand and seal this 25th day of May, Anno Societatis 59.
Thank you, Lord Dominic. You gotta watch that now.
For the newest armature of Antir, hip hip! Let's go! Hip hip! Let's go! Hip hip! Let's go! Their Highnesses now call upon those of the populace who wish to pledge their fealty or service to the coronets of the summits.
There'll be an opportunity to swear their fealty or to their service. Who will come to full fealty and for service. Repeat after me. I this pledge, I affirm in and record rightful coronets for those swearing fealty, repeat after me. Fealty and truth will I bear to those swearing service, repeat after me. Faithful and true service will I bear to them. Faithful and true service will I bear to them. In all that may concern this realm, all that may concern this realm, so long as they rule the summits, so long as they rule the summit, the waters of the Grail run clear. The waters of the Grail run clear. And the silver griffin flies free. And the silver griffin flies free. Gladly we hear you, and in return. Gladly we hear you, and in return. We pledge to you and your households our advocacy. We pledge to you and your household our advocacy. We will speak for you and yours. We will speak for you and yours. We will represent you in this and all other realms. We will represent you in this and all other realms. For so long as we rule the summits. For so long as we rule the summits. The high mountains hold the Grail up to the sky. And the high mountains hold the Grail up to the sky.
so say we, Finn, Prince Summit.
So say we, Eduardo, Prince Summits. Thank you for coming.
Hurrah!
The glorious Griffin Princes call forth Ticina Felice, Gian Figliazzi, and Marcus Longinius Rufus.
These two amazing individuals are our heads of retinue. They have been the brains behind the operation to support us this whole time. Supported us through all of our tasks, going to all these events, supporting us in online activities, being there in person, everything.
And we mostly listened to them. Even though they told us 35 events is too many. So we only went to 34. And we really appreciate everything that you've done. We couldn't have done what we've accomplished. We couldn't have put together the vision that we wanted without the two of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
who are presenting them with a throne's favor each. These are handmade cups by me.
For the ever vigilant recipient of the throne's favor, 3 cheers. Hip hip. Huzzah! Hip hip. Huzzah! Hip hip. Huzzah! Send word for Clovis to come before the Alpine princes. Word. There you go.
I said. Yeah, girl.
So, as I said previously, when we make a new award, it's hard to choose who is the premier and who will be second, and it's a difficult choice, one way or the other. Who all was at Bargemel's? And who ate this man's delicious food, Bargemel? So this is the second award that we've given, and this is the second award that we've created. So this has been created by His Highness and myself to recognize those who feed the populace, who do research into period cooking, who do an amazing job of making delightful and delectable treats. And so we'd like you to listen to the words of our herald, unless His Highness wants to say something first.
Go ahead, Harold.
The soul and body of the summits are fed and nourished by its cooks. Their tireless research and expert skill are worthy of praise. It is in recognition of that wonderful skill and selfless service in the culinary arts that we, Finn and Eduardo, Griffin Princes, admit you, Clovis, into the Order of the Silver Spoon of the Summits. 55.
This is a magnet, so it won't hurt your car. Thank you. And this is an original scroll.
I'm pretty sure by Janara.
It's Gennaro Winswith.
And the cool part about this scroll is it comes with documentation on the back.
Thank you so much. We appreciate everything you do.
3 cheers! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Their Highnesses invite for the event steward.
Do you have any
Announcements in Okay. Well, thank you all for coming, and thank you all for the service that you've done. We appreciate the immense amount of work. Both of us have been event stewards in the past for other things, and we know how much it takes. We'd like to give you some largesse to spread amongst the people that have helped you. So thank you so much. Oh, thank you.
That's never enough.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Okay, yes. You want us to pass it up?
For the event steward and their team, and 3 cheers. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip!
So, just for those that are new, what we just presented to the event staff, as well as to their excellencies from Adiantum, is largesse. So when people do a service at an event, they're given sometimes they're given something that's from the largesse bag. So we like to give lots to the event stewards since they're a huge amount of people that put on events, and as well as the hosting barony of the event. So thank you so much for hosting that beautiful event. Thank you.
Coronet by inspiration and poise, Prince Eduardo calls forth Morgan Woods Ann of Houghton.
Hello. Thank you so much for everything that you've done on the rain and for us, for me specifically. This lady has helped so much on so many different activities. We've asked her just to do the largesse to help Lucas with the largesse, but she's just gone above and beyond. She's sewing so many largesse bags for us. She's doing live streaming. She's retinuing. She's there whenever I need somebody. And I appreciate you so much. And I'd like to give you my silver barberry. I'm not going to do the whole history of it because I did this last. Thank you so much for all your help and support and service.
I'm getting her way.
Yeah. Thank you.
A joy, joy!
Asgard Oddsdaughter, your presence is requested in this court.
I will go fetch her.
Oh,
I think Murcon is
okay,
doing so.
Scott's going to get and then
Heralding court is hard. Would all of those who helped me herald court today please come forward in front of their highnesses? Huzzah!
Silent Herald.
In the silent herald.
Herald. Come on, you're a herald. Coins, coins. Pay them.
Thank you so much, especially the new heralds. We appreciate it. And His Highness is digging through the bag. We appreciate it, and we'd like to give you each coin from our reign.
Public speaking is hard. It's even harder when it's in front of your friends and live stream.
The world.
No pressure.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thank you so much for your service. We appreciate it.
For the heralding team, 3 cheers, Pep! Huzzah! Pep!
Huzzah!
Pep!
Huzzah! Announcing the herald.
Baroness Anna Elizabeth von Engelberg, please present yourself before their highnesses.
Come on, you can stand. You don't have to stand. Okay. So we were lucky enough to represent you at May Crown when their majesties called you forward and you weren't able to attend. So it's our pleasure to award to you this award from their hands of their majesties.
Anna Elizabeth von Engelberg, tireless in giving, has blessed this kingdom time and again. They stand as an inspiration to all. With endless thanks, then, do we, King Ulfgar and Queen Yahara, give unto you the lion's strength!
So a brief explanation of what this is. The Lion's Strength is 20 plus years of service and participation in society.
Wow.
Um,
Wow.
Her Excellency started when she was 3. Has given lots of service to the kingdom and the principality since. And there was a card that I dropped. You said there was a name of the maker. We'll find it. Thank you. Yes.
Ainsley did it. Ainsley did the.
Ainsley did the.
For the recipient of the Lion's Strike, 3 cheers, hip hip!
Oh, there it is. Oh, thank you.
Asgard's Odd's daughter, your presence is requested in this court.
So it's quite fitting that you are at gate serving and supporting this event.
Actually, I was delivering a corkscrew.
He's the best servant.
But when they said, I wonder where she's at. Oh, she's at gate. They're like, yeah.
Yeah. You work tirelessly on events, and for the Principality, you are an important part of all the events that happen, as well as the things that aren't at events, but just during the day-to-day activities of our Principality. And so we'd like you to hear the words of our herald.
The foundation of our principality rests within the 3 virtues which make up the symbol of our great lands. Without the everlasting mountains, there would be none to stand tall, even in the dead of night, when there is work still to be done. Thus, Asgard Oddsdaughter, do we, Finn and Eduardo, Griffin Coronets of the Summits, grant unto you the Grail of the Summits! Bear our sign with pride, done by our hand and seal this 25th day of May, Anno Societatis 59.
This was designed by Megan of Conway. Sorry. Janara Winswift did the calligraphy and painted by Lynn Sharp.
For the newest Grail of the Summits, a joyous noise! There being no further business, do your highnesses have closing words for these your people?
Court done!
Drinking time.
7.
An hour, 7 minutes.
Huzzah!
Very nice. New
Thank you so
record.
much for coming to court and witnessing the joys of our friend. Now it's time to have a good time and party. Join the Hopla, go to the North Crater Exchange. Have a good time.
There being no further business, here ends the court of their highnesses, Finn and Eduardo. For their majesties of Ontir, long life!
Long life!
For the heirs of Ontir, long life!
Long life!
For the princes of the summits, long life!
Long life!
For their excellencies, the heirs of the summits, long life!
Long life!
For their highnesses of Tieri, long life!
Long life!
For the baronies of the summits, long life!
Long life!
Adiantum!
Adiantum!
Summits!
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 Ontir!
On here!
Ontir!
On here!
Ontir!
On here!